It's mushroom. Peace, love and light. This is David here from the Divination, however you want to say it, and here to give a free shot. Free shot. Ten. Okay, I'm going to do 10 free spots. 10 free spots for anyone who wants some reading. Now, everybody, please do like the link. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to try and get on live a lot more throughout the next few days. But welcome to everybody that come through. Everybody watching on the playback. Hello, Minishka. Of course you can. Well, there's no list right now, so send your question, Minishka. How can I help you? Hello, Sim. Everybody, do ask, please do like the stream. But send your questions. Again, there isn't that many people right now, so I can kind of get to you straight away. No need for a list at the moment. So Sim and Minishka, send your questions, please. Thank you very much. Show me what Minishka needs to know in regards to her career. Okay, the devil. So this could be that either you're going to experience or have been experienced. Elijah, stop shouting. Either you're going to experience or have experienced a toxic working environment. This could be a negative boss or someone who's a bit power tripping, someone who's just not being very reasonable with you. This could be that there's people in the environment that are being very negative towards you. This could be that this is your attachment to your work, but maybe there's a feeling of separating and walking away from this job. But it could be that in general, the career that you have or this position you have could be a specific job or workplace rather than the career itself. Is just not for you. Show me the challenge. Not for you. Challenge, justice. There's not fair. There's not balance in the environment. You're not being given your just desserts, maybe for your work and your time. You want to leave this one. Well, do it. Challenge, you're not made a decision. You know what you want to do. Stop waiting, Minishka. Show me the outcome. Saying that, no, we've had this reading a few times. Anytime we do career readings for you, it always comes up the same thing. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. The Sun card. So when you leave, everything opens up for you. All the doors open up. You feel innocent and rejuvenated like a little kid again. See all this fertile energy, all the sun feeding and charging up. This is you connecting with your path and with your own soul, and just a general sense of optimism when you walk away from this job, I do think. But this job's toxic. What you need to know about his career right now. Toxic. Let it go. Don't let attachment keep you there because it's not going to serve you anything positive, I'll say. Now, Sim. How can I help you, Sim? Hello, Eliza. How are you? Everybody, please do like the link. Thank you. If you have already liked the link, I do appreciate it. I can ask, yeah. You should get you a test just to find out anyway, but okay. Show me, is Sim pregnant? Is Sim pregnant? Show me. Here we go. Now, two positive cards in a yes or no reading indicates a yes. I could take both this Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles as a yes. So, again, I could be wrong. I'm going to say, yeah, you might be. Again, we're still in spring as well. That is fertile energy for like pregnancy and new life and just general seeds being developed. So I'm going to say yeah, based upon the reading, but never know. Hello, Jara. Elijah. Elijah, turn it off, please. Ah, flipping out. Please take that card. Seeing this healer, Alien, we argued over something she did unethically and she concealed a long way to cancel a long way. Based upon ethical differences, I would say likely there's a different person that can help. I would think it very unlikely, if it's over ethics, morals, principles, that you're having issues, that this person is going to be the right person to help you heal. But that's just my perspective of the situation. How you doing, Sarah? Okay. Will Elisa and Eileen be able to work together? Show my free cards. Will Elisa and Eileen be able to work together? They do. What do about that? Oh, shit. Don't do it. Get out. Get out. The devil. I don't think so. This is a toxic relationship here at this point. So she might have been someone that maybe was here to help you come into that context of you needing to work with a healer or a counselor or some form of, I'll say healer, but maybe it's just not meant to be her. I would doubt it. I'm going to say let that one go. I'm going to say let that one go. You want to go to healing and the person gives you devil energy. Nah. Healing's the last thing you're going to get from this. You're welcome.
Oh, man, I'd like to ask you if you also see her doing magic on me.
Oh, I know. People doing magic is a real thing that can affect you in general ways, but many people do it on me. Doesn't work in the long run, but it can fuck up your shit in the short term a lot, short and mid-term. So, yes, son. Sit my name. No. Okay. Hello, Tinu. Elysian and Jara. 7 spots left. What? I was going to say, maybe there isn't. I've already done 3. Okay. Elysian. How can I help you, Elysian? What's coming? Okay. What's coming in for Elysian? Thank you very much, Jara. Thank you very much. Perfect blend of me and Monday. What's coming in for Elysian? That's usually how they are, Lisa. These toxic relationships with people, they're all good until you try to lay boundaries, and then that's where they have to respect your rules. And it's like, well, no, they don't have any. They do what they want. And that's why you understand or you learn they're not good. Wolf in sheep's clothing. The Fool card. What's coming in, Elysian? Fresh new start. Could be an Aquarius. Could be someone who's going to make some drastic changes. I think this person's coming from your past, I'll say. Show me a challenge. No worries, Elisa. No worries. That would have to be another question. Again, you get one free one. Show me the challenge. Hello, Mystical Butterfly. 8 of Swords. Careful, son. Not Kylan her in. Okay, challenge, 8 of Swords. This person feels a bit stuck. Maybe they feel fearful. They've got a lot of anxiety about you letting them in because of the past. But it seems to have done a bit of work on themselves to maybe resolve some of their personal issues. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Yep, the one from the past. Show me the outcome. Ace of Wands. Okay. Coming in strong. Emperor and the Ace of Wands. This person's taking action. Very bold, very direct. They're going to be determined to do what they can to get you back. So just expect for them to go above and beyond, whether their actions are positive or negative from your perspective, but they're going to try their best to get you back. Okay. Coming up next one, my kids. Definitely the one from the past. 100%. Okay. What is coming up for Jara? Next one, my kids. What will be Maki's next action towards Jara? You're welcome, Elysian. Oh, that's good. Justice. So something unexpected has taken place in Makis's life, which has given him a newfound sense of passion for you and desire. And with a justice, he might come to try and make peace with you. He might try to have an honest, serious conversation about you and your relationship. Show me the challenge. The world. So the challenge is there is old energy that still has not been released. There's an old cycle that needs to be closed off, unless it's this relationship itself that needs to be closed off. But there's energy that he has in his life, patterns, behaviors, etc., that are not healthy and would not be beneficial for the relationship, and they have not been released yet. The cycle is still continuing. And then we have the devil right afterwards. So it could be something that represents a toxic trait or behavior, an attachment, an addiction. Show me the outcome. Oh, thank you very much, Alicia. I'll get to that in one moment. So Alicia is next, since she's donated. Let me just check it's come through. So we have the 10 of Swords. Jara. So I'm seeing it will come back. Again, I don't know if it's going to work out. This could be the ending of bad times. And all your problems steadily starting to resolve themselves. Now, again, I don't think it's going to work in the long run. I don't think this relationship is going to anywhere in terms of really developing fruitful growth. But I do think you two need to have like serious, honest conversation so that you can resolve whatever happens, so that you can kind of, just from my opinion of what I'm seeing, walk away from it, not on bad terms, but like on a mature agreement that for whatever reason, this isn't going to work. So that there's no like attachment. But I am seeing he's going to come back to make peace. And it's going to work for a short period, I think. And then I think there will be an issue that crops up, and that may be what severs your bond. Now, again, I would hope that's not the case, of course, because I know you do want this relationship to work, but that is actually what I'm seeing here. So we'll see what happens in the long run. We have always the same. Well, that's it. So that's what it's that the issues aren't going anywhere. This is just what relates to the dynamic of your relationship. It's a karmic relationship, likely. So there's lessons you need to learn from it, but it's not meant to work for the long term. They're just meant to help you get to the point of being ready for whoever it is you're meant to be with. And worst thing with a current relationship, if you keep it there longer than it's passed by its sell-by date, it tends to become harmful, either mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So, yeah. Now, Alicia, how can I help you? I need to connect.
Eliza.
It's Alicia. That's it.
So I know that's the same spelling for Eliza.
Don't worry about it, Zara. I do hope everything works out for the best, which I'm sure it will, though. But I know I did say it one time. I asked for both and she corrected me.
Yeah.
Or made it clear, I should say. Posted above, okay. And thank you for everyone liking the stream. I do appreciate it very much. Sorry, give me one moment, Alicia. One moment. Okay, so Alicia, let's see. If she put magic on me, and if I'm gonna be able to really know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Well, I'll see if she put it on you. I can tell you right now, the only way to undo magic, you literally have to rise above it, which seems like a generically frustrating response, but you have to expand so much. Whatever it is that it's trying to do to you, you have to literally push past it, because it usually tends to give you some form of a strength that you didn't have before, or fortitude that you didn't have or resolve you didn't have, which works in your benefit. But has Eileen put any magic or cast any magic spells on Alicia? Show me a free class. Has Eileen cast any magic spells on Alicia? Get you a lapis lazuli and a black tourmaline and a fluorite and an amethyst. They'll help protect you with shield and reverse all this stuff. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands at the base, which is someone attacking. Or people attacking. Could also be someone having to defend himself. But that could be you. The King of Cups can be a person which is very much the metaphysical master, someone who's very spiritual and someone who is capable of doing all of those kinds of magical things. The Hangman, which would represent a situation that could be on standstill. Use your amethyst and your obsidian. Do work with them, especially from like psychic attacks, etc. Amethyst is going to help you, and the obsidian is generally going to protect you. But with the Hangman, this can represent a situation that, as I was saying, was at standstill. That's in limbo. Maybe it's until you've come out of under the weight of this situation that's afflicting you.
2 healers I'm considering.
What kind of healers are they? I'm curious about that. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So if she like does this as a craft, like she is a person which offers spell casting, etc., I would say it's more likely she has with that combination there. It may have been something that's been done in the past also, but it could just be that it's been done once and this has yet to be undone by you. Let me pull some of the cards now. Show me a crystal card for advice.
What was that looking at it? Healing already.
Okay. Show me a crystal card for advice. There you go. There's a string. Okay. Soda light. All right. So if you have a soda light, work with that right now, Alicia. That's going to help to support you through this circumstance. Keywords: intuition, perception, meditation, calm, strength, and determination. Good words, which says that you probably do have everything you need to come out on top of this. Keep your calm, for this will help strengthen your determination to quietly pursue your dreams. Set aside a little time each day to meditate and reflect on all that you wish to create in life. Which meditation is going to help to spiritually protect you, but also it's going to give you the energy to fight back from anything that could be afflicted. So meditation has many benefits. One of those in these circumstances is kind of the main way as you can fight back from spiritual attacks, because it's like charging your battery spiritually, which will help you to naturally put up your own defense and resolve whatever it is that is being done to you. But be guided by what you instinctively feel in your heart and trust your intuition. For in doing so, you will draw to you all that is necessary for you to create that which your heart so desires. At the same time, let go of rigidly fixed expectations or timeframes and trust that your dreams may manifest in ways you have not yet imagined. This card is a positive affirmation. Keep the dream alive. So anything that you feel, as you said, you feel that you've been struggling with this circumstance. Keywords: calm, strength, and determination, which is saying you do have the capabilities to resolve and defend yourself against any form of attack. You just may not feel like it right now. Show me a moon card for advice for Alicia. Okay. But there's one free spot left. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. And at the base, a personal issue reaches resolution. So that's good. This situation's on its way out in your life. Alicia, that's kind of a double up there. But again, because of that crystal card, I'd have to say you have the strength to resolve this yourself. But just know that's a double up on the message. Conclusions have been reached and a personal issue reaches resolution. So I'm saying, yeah, I do think it's been done, but I don't think it's anything you can't handle. Is the best way to put it. But it's on its way out. I know this is just going to pass soon, so I wouldn't worry. You just continue, or if you haven't been, do what you can to focus your energy on self-development. Meditate, exercise, get some good plant herbs inside you. Read, do some self-healing, all these things that will just generally expand your energy and your mind and help to heal you on a spiritual level, but will also strengthen you. And I don't think you'll have to worry about anyone trying to influence or manipulate you magically, if that makes sense. But in fact, the crystal card did directly say as well, you need to meditate. So I wouldn't worry about anything that anyone's done. Just continue to do what you need to do. That's kind of exactly what I meant before, though, when I said you kind of have to just push through. When people cast spells, you don't have to do any kind of spell warfare or anything like that back. That tends to have negative effects still. But just continue to push and expand and do whatever it is that you have to do to ensure that whatever entity is that they've sent towards you will get so frustrated because of the lack of progress that it just ends up going back to its sender. Okay, well, you do have the capabilities to come out of this. Use that solar light, work with that amethyst and that obsidian. I would advise getting a lapis lazuli. That's going to help you. A kyanite, that would also help. Fluorite, that would also help. And protect yourself, of course. But make sure you do those things to help you to expand energetically and to empower yourself energetically. You're very welcome. Now, who is next? And thank you very much for your donation. Do appreciate it. Ishika, are you in the building, Ishika? How you doing, Alpha? I'm good, thanks. Glad to hear you're doing well. So, is this Shakira in the building? If not, we get to the next person, which is Tinu. Are you in the building, Tinu? Oh, Deborah saying that. Oh, Ishka, you're in the building. Okay, okay. Please do post. Please do post. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Show me what's coming towards Ishika in May. Okay. Of course it is. As long as it's not a time frame question, that's what happens to whatever you ask. Communication's coming. Now, this could be someone that's been withdrawn, holding back from you, or just taken someone who's been very introverted. This could be a Virgo person directly, but it could just be someone you've not been in communication with for a while that is going to communicate with you soon. Whether you start it or they start it, but you're getting communication from somebody soon. Challenge. Their judgment. So maybe this communication isn't going to be completely thorough. Maybe you will not be told everything you need to know. Maybe you don't yet have all the information regarding this person or situation to allow you to very clearly understand their intentions. true thoughts or feelings. Show me the outcome. Maybe there's a decision that this person needs to make they have not made yet, if that they need to make before approaching you that they haven't made yet. Show me the outcome. Six of Swords. I think there's someone who might see a future with you that maybe wasn't so committal in the past or wasn't ready to commit in the past. And someone may come to see you with the Six of Swords. Careful when you open that door, Sav. But with the Six of Swords, this could be you someone taking a trip towards you, coming to see you. Could just be that this person lives at a distance from you and this is them traveling. Could be that maybe in May, maybe you feel like moving on the off chance. It could be that maybe if you've been feeling like changing location, you've just not done it yet, not had enough information about where you want to go, etc. And it could be you just drop a hat doing it, but probably someone coming to see you. And they're going to communicate with you soonish. So, Tinu, please do post your question. One sec, Elijah, leave the door. Leave the door. Open. Open it. Open it. Open the door. You're welcome, Mishka. Tinu. If you're in the building, I can help you. And if not, who was next? Oh my gosh. Elijah, can you look what you're doing? Mystical. And after Mystical is Alpha. So how many are still here? Who's not?
Two now. They use like two now.
Oh, boy. Show me R and H's current feelings or thoughts towards Alpha. So since Tinu has not popped up and Mystical, there's 3 spots still left. Queen of Swords. Now this person could be indecisive. I don't know if you already have a relationship with this person. If you do, some form, they've been indecisive about doing so, but it could be that they're ready to sever the tie. Now, if this is a new person, it kind of looks like someone already did. This is walking away. If it's a new person, this could be them indecisive about just speaking their truth with the Queen of Swords, being very blunt and direct. Show me the challenge. No beating around the bush and just telling their truth. Show me the challenge. 4 of Swords again, which could indicate against laying a situation to rest, letting it go. But the Magician in the challenge is they've not taken the initiative to act on whatever it is that they want to do or say. There's honesty that they need to give this person, and they have yet to do it. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Okay, Mystical. So there's still 2 free spots left. Show me the outcome. 10 of Swords. Okay, Devil at the base, 10 of Swords here. So with this 10 of Swords, I think this person wants to release the relationship. But if it's not that, on the off chance it isn't, because we have the Fool here and the Devil, I think this person may have some addictions or an attachment to somebody that they haven't released that they want to move back towards. So that's finishing off the first one. Now, on the chance it's not that, it could be that they have a lot of fears in relation to you and your relationship, maybe of having success. It could be due to some problems that you've had. And it could be that they're at the point right now where they want to address these problems head on and direct. And the challenge being they've not been upfront or not taken action when they know what to do. to resolve these problems if they exist, and they want to do so. So it's either they want to sever the connection because they want to go back to somebody else, or they want to speak very bluntly and truthfully and upfront about addressing personal issues you two may have had, so that they can bring an end to any karmic issues in the relationship. Because I do think they see that there's real trials and tribulations and problems in the relationship. So it's one of those two things. Either they want to speak on all the real issues, or, and this will be like ultimatum type situation, either we resolve this or we can't work. Or it's that they already decided they're trying to keep it moving and they're just not said it yet. So, yeah. Okay, mystical. And you're welcome, Alpha. Show me a career read for May and June for mystical butterfly. Ah, shit. Dropping every card. 2-way career issues. Okay. Show me career read for May and June for mystical butterfly. Mystical butterfly, I need to know the career for May and June. Queen of Wands.
Assuming that they have created which is that correct?
No. It's always every relationship is two-way in reality. So I put it like this. One person may initiate a certain action, which could be seen as the negative action, but the way that a person responds to it, if it's not how you're supposed to respond to it, that also is a negative action, if that makes sense. So if a person comes and they attack you for doing something that you haven't done, let's just say verbally they attack you, and this is something that they do project on other people, but rather than defend yourself, you just accepted it because you didn't want to create a problem, let's say. That also is a negative response from the person because you're supposed to defend yourself. Unjust things are not allowed to take place. So what I'm saying is, it takes two in every relationship, but if it's karmic on both sides. Basically. Different lessons you may have to learn, but if that makes sense, you both have to contribute to the toxic dynamic in that sense. An enabler is still a toxic behavior, if that makes sense, even if the other person is the one that's doing the negative thing. If a person's supporting the negative behavior or just not addressing it, that's still them contributing to a negative thing. So, hope that makes sense. But, mystical butterfly, for May and June, we have the Queen of Wands. Dude, what are you saying? Yes, that's not that. Okay, yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. So initially, we're all someone's karmic. We just have different lessons to learn, that's all. But we have the Nine of Swords and the Tower at the base, mystical. So hopefully, it's not that you're going to lose your job, because it could be that if you're like worrying or stressing about job security, it could be that the job is taken from you. You lose your job, or something happens which causes you to have to walk away. But it would probably be more lose it because the Tower is something unexpected, or it's something very drastic or a big event that you didn't see coming. So there's a chance between May and June you could be looking for another position. And this is you putting yourself out there, confident, ready, and feeling like, I know I can get a job, but maybe some other kind of extreme circumstance takes place at your workplace. And it's not to do with you losing it, but it creates enough anxiety or stress for you where eventually you end up coming out of that situation and being very empowered with the Queen of Wands. Show me a challenge. Feeling a lot more enthusiasm, more vigor, more motivation to handle whatever the issues are. Show me the challenge. Five of Pentacles. And the Tower at the base still with the Five of Pentacles. You might lose your job between May and June. Again, Tower there at the base again. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. So maybe it's best for you to look for another position right now. Doesn't say just drop it at the drop of a hat, but maybe just have somewhere lined up just in case. You know, one of them. I feel very strongly this job is not going to be around for you between May and June. High Priestess, something secret will take place, or a hidden agenda or motive will happen, which will lead to you, I think, losing your job. This could be people being deceptive around you in the workplace. It could even be that. But I'm not seeing such job security. I'll say that. So maybe you should prepare for a possible firing, maybe. But my thing would be to say on that one, just look for a better position just in case. And just keep your eyes and your ears out for another position. Don't want to find yourself in a situation where unexpectedly you're dropped and you got nothing else to like. Nothing else lined up. You like run for half a second to support you. But hello, KK. How can I help you? Send your question. And you're very welcome, Mr. Butterfly.